Ever wonder how to create that salon perfect mani? Well, today is your lucky day because we are going to learn how. Before we get started, however, if you haven't checked out part 1 of my at-home pampering series, be sure to check it out first and come back to join us for this final step. Since we have already groomed and prepped our nails, all that is left is to grab your favorite shade of polish. Today I chose Shop Till You Drop by Misa Nail Lacquer. Now for the fun part, let's paint. Believe it or not, there's a preferred way of applying the polish to maximize the wear and minimize chips. I'll first demonstrate what can happen if you do not use the preferred method. As you can see, I set the brush down near the nail bed as you normally should, but there is too much polish on the brush. This causes what we call to flood the nail beds. You can see the polish sitting right on top of my cuticles. Sometimes it's unavoidable for this to happen, and yes, we can fix it in cleanup, but to save time, we should avoid it. Again, on the middle finger, you can see how it's not as bad, but a little bit of flooding does happen. Now let's see an example for the perfect case scenario. Place the brush near the nail bed, but leave a bit of space between the brush and the cuticle. Push slightly towards the cuticle and then swipe down in one smooth motion. Without dipping the brush back in the polish, swipe down on both sides of the nail while still leaving a space between the nail and the skin of your finger. Let the brush smoothly glide down the sides of the nail. One of the most important steps is to swipe the brush along the tip of the nail. This will help prevent them from wearing down. Now let's see that money shot again, but in real time. Remember to take your time. The more you practice, the better you get, and the quicker you'll get. Allow the first coat to dry for at least 1 minute before going in on the second coat. If you apply another coat too early, bubbles, streaks, and/or patchy spots might occur. Apply the same method while applying the second coat. If you find too much polish is coming off of the brush, it's okay to brush over the middle part of the nail again to even out the coat. Now if you notice that some of the polish did not want to cooperate and straight from the nail, as it happens many a times to me and even the well-practiced, then you can go in with your cleanup brush. Even if I'm happy with my application, I still like to do this step because it creates that perfect slight gap between the nails and the skin. In my opinion, that elevates your mani and makes it look that much more professional. Try to keep one fluid motion rather than small brush strokes. This will help create a clean line rather than a jagged cleanup. See, doesn't it look that much better already? The final step for your at-home salon pampering session is to seal in your beautiful painted nails with your preferred top coat. Here I'm using Julep's Freedom Polymer Top Coat because you can cure your nails under a light bulb to create a gel-like manicure look, and it helps prolong the life of your mani. Apply the same technique as you would with the polish, although I tend to use a more generous amount of top coat to ensure that it covers the entire nail. Some top coats create shrinkage or smears designs. One way I found that helped eliminate that was to apply a generous amount and to make sure you've waited at least 10 minutes after the polish has dried before applying the top coat. There you go! Now you are all set to create your own at-home salon pampering experience. I hope you've enjoyed learning these tips and tricks to achieve that perfect mani. If you like this video, please remember to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to follow along with more fun mani tips, tricks, and designs. Let's be friends! I'd love to see your recreations on Instagram using the hashtag #VeganFingers. You can also join me on Twitter at NinaTucksNails. Thanks for watching, and until next time!